Hello everyone and welcome to my bold and beautiful today update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke's scary Thomas prediction, Hope's dangerous warning. The bold and the beautiful spoilers recap for Monday, October 16 reveals that Brooke Logan reminded Deacon Shark of how much he'd to lose. Although Brooke wanted Cleric to tell Sheila Carter to get lost, he refused. Sheila claimed they watched about each other, so Deacon backed her up and talked about them being misfits who understood what it was like. Cleric pledged that Sheila would no way be a trouble again, but Brooke and Ridge Forrester easily didn't buy that. In the main office at Forrester Creations, Hope Logan prayed Thomas Forrester to help her forget all the Sheila and Deacon drama. After they started stripping down, Hope said she demanded to hear Thomas say it. Thomas knew exactly what she meant, so she assured Hope of his love and total commitment to her. After Hope and Thomas' passionate rollick in the office, Brooke showed up and realized the door was locked. Thomas and Hope hastened to get dressed, but they were still finishing up as Hope let Brooke in. Brooke noticed Hope and Thomas were buttoning their clothes, so she lumbered as Thomas left. Once Brooke was alone with Hope, she blustered about how her day was going since Deacon didn't hear and now Hope was shacking up with Thomas again. Hope didn't want to lecture and pushed for details on what happened at Deacon's apartment, so Brooke said she couldn't get through to him, just like she couldn't get through to Hope regarding Thomas. Brooke angrily asked what was going on with Hope, who threw her hands up and admitted she didn't know. Anyhow, Hope and Thomas were two subscribing grown-ups who didn't have to justify their relationship. Brooke refocused out that Hope didn't love Thomas, but he loved her. Hope conceded that Thomas' love felt good, but Brooke reminded her of his former preoccupation and upset about what would be if he couldn't control his feelings. Brooke added that she was spooked for Hope and constantly claimed that Thomas was dangerous. In the hallway on Monday's B&B occasion, Thomas had a fixated, unsettling look in his eyes as he flashed back to hooking up with Hope. In the design office, R.J. Forrester defended Luna Nozawa and advised that Lee Finnegan didn't get to mandate where her bastard lived or worked. Lee fumed after she realized John Finnegan was brought into this and formally again made it clear that Luna demanded to say farewell to Forrester Creations as well as R.J. After R.J. talked about how precious Luna was to Eric Forrester's new line, he declared that they couldn't lose her. Luna ultimately asked R.J. for some time alone with Lai so that they could settle this formally and for all. Once R.J. stepped out, Lee advised Luna to start packing and leave before effects got any worse. Lee also talked about how Poppy got pregnant and embarrassed the whole family before pursuing her little trades and crafts. Luna defended Poppy's gift along with her own dream to work in fashion. Since Luna had no way been happier than she was at Forrester Creations, she refused to let Lai take that down from her. Lai mocked Luna for standing up for herself and said the world wasn't her playground. Luna refused to let Lai make her feel inferior and blustered about how discourteous she had been to Poppy too. Since Lai was the aged family, Luna felt that Lai should have reached out to Poppy rather of banning them and treating them this way. Although Lai might scarify Poppy, Luna declared that Lai didn't scarify her. Lee advised that Luna was making a mistake and refocused out that she gave Luna a chance to make all this go down. After Lai stomped off, R.J. returned and got updates on Luna standing up to her aunt. Once R.J. expressed how proud he was over that news, Luna reiterated that she didn't want to leave and kissed him. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Luna has further family marvels coming over, so don't miss all the chaos that's brewing. Bone Bill strikes back, teaches Cleric a shocking assignment. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates tease Bone Bill Spencer could strike back and educate Deacon Sharp a delicate assignment. Bill's own failure at putting Sheila Carter down for life could make him indeed more ruthless, smearing Il Giardino and destroying Deacon's future. The power of the press. Bill is a publishing mogul at the head of the successful Spencer Publications, and he could use the power of the press to make sure Cleric's eatery, Il Giardino, goes down. But Bill can be so dirty he could sabotage the eatery, tainting tomato sauce or other constituents for the fashions so patrons could get food poisoning. However, he knows his family and musketeers eat there, and he may not want to risk one of them getting ill, although fake reports of food poisoning might bring indisquisition. But fake food poisoning reports and eatery examinations are only a backup plan, his main end to make sure the public is advised Il Giardino's proprietor is involved with a killer. He actually may not have to try too hard, since Sheila will start working the bar with Hollis on October 19. Perhaps a mug shot might work. Deacon Sharp's formerly risking losing his family. Deacon's formerly risking losing his family, with his son Hope Logan giving him a warning he'll lose her and his granddaughter if he stays with that. Hope woman indeed credits Sheila as being a mortal being, although she risks allegations of insincerity by her temptation of Thomas Forrester. It would be ruinous to Deacon if she goes through with her pitfalls, and he's convinced Sheila has changed. He indeed promised to keep Sheila under control, mentioning his karate chops. Bone Bill has his way and remains Il Giardino's character, and it goes under. Sheila will be all Cleric has, and that's if she isn't just after his plutocrat. Maybe expose Deacon Sharp's felonious history too. Bill may indeed decide to expose Deacon's felonious history too, to ruin his character in Il Giardino's. Indeed, though he hasn't offended to the point of Sheila, there's still some bad stuff. Cleric did his crimes more along the lines of being a con man and effects like art thefts, but he didn't help a woman fake her death in Genoa City. Bill may not be suitable to go back far enough to try and make people suppose he killed the woman, and besides, she's alive although has some lay connections. But Bill also knows that utmost of Il Giardino's clientele would turn their tips up at the eatery, where it made known an ex-con and a killer are running it. Spencer Publications hasn't been known for publishing gossip rags, but there's always a first time and well worth it to Bill if it works. Sheila crashes fashion showdown, saves Eric's life, redemption ahead for schemer. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and rumors tease sneaky Sheila Carter could find a way to truly redeem herself. Indeed, though saving Kelly Spencer from drowning was scarfed at, if she saved Eric Forrester's life, it might make a difference. No bone will believe Sheila Carter's changed. No bone will believe that Sheila's changed or has any good in her at each, except her now fiancé Deacon Sharp, who's getting lots off lack. Her son John Finnegan had started to see commodity in her that was good, but it was snappily forced out of him by his woman, leaving him. Steffi Forrester Finnegan fled for Rome with Kelly and Hayes Finnegan, not feeling safe with Finn, although Liam Spencer banged the deers. To the Spencers, Forresters and Logans, Sheila isn't indeed mortal. They see her as pure wrong, no redeeming rates, and in their eyes, she'll know a change. Maybe if she hadn't spent time saying she'd changed and also didn't change, always returning to her bad guest, she wouldn't be facing this now. It seems like a pattern. Eric Forrester is taking pitfalls with his life in the meantime. Eric, who was married to Sheila for a times agone, is taking pitfalls with his life, continuing with the fashion showdown while battling conceivably deadly conditions. He's been having flash ischemic attacks, which can be precursors to strokes, hand tremblers, and coughing up blood. But against Croker's orders, he's continuing to drive himself, like he's trying to prove to himself he's still a fabulous developer, that he is, but his health and body aren't cooperating. There's a veritably good chance that he could collapse, feeling infinitely lowered on stage or on the runway, and there's a better than indeed chance he could Sheila Carter to the deliverance. Indeed, though Sheila and Deacon, for that matter, would have no fleshly business attending the fashion showdown, either they or she by herself could sneak in to support the Forrester Logan family. Sheila may indeed sneak in the dressing room, grabbing a Eric Forrester designed dress, conceivably with a chapeau that has a face covering. It wouldn't be the first time. Sheila crashed a showdown and snuck into a looker dress one times agone. Imagine Sheila in a Eric designed looker gown and Eric collapses. She's closest to him and saves his life. All it might take is one important and influential Forrester and a thankful Logan family, Donna Logan, Jennifer Gareese on her side to prove that she has changed. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.